If you woke up broke, your ass should have never went to sleep.
I have scored over 100 points on multiple opponents. I have the most insane and glitchiest offenses, and I make my opponents quit just for my defense alone. If you're tired of losing in college football and Madden, I'm here to help. If you want to win 10 times more in both college football and Madden, all you need to do is go to the link in the description and head over to my Patreon. This isn't like any other ebook. I connect with my community and you can ask me any questions whenever and I will make videos just for you. I give out the best sauce, even my own personal sauce, so you can start winning right now. I offer ebooks, one-on-one sessions, coaching sessions, lab sessions, and give out the best tips and tricks just so you can win more games in both college football and Madden. Get legit, yo, it's your boy Get Lamar here, back with another YouTube video. Today, y'all boys, we're going to be going over one of the best defensive playbooks in Madden 26, and I'm about to turn y'all boys into a defensive menace. And before we get into this video, if y'all boys want the full breakdown and all the best adjustments, make sure you head over to the link in the description and head over to my Patreon where I drop all the sauce. So make sure you head over there. Right now we have over 1,000 members in the community. So starting off, we are in the Minnesota Vikings defense of playbook. As you see, we have 3-4 odd, we have even 6-1, they even have 3-3 over flex. We have all the nickels and we have the main plays we need. They even have a double mug out of dime. Now the first formation we're going to be going over is 3-4 odd, and the play we're going to be going over right now is pinch blitz 0. Let's make sure these boys are passing the ball. Gotta pick a random pass. All right, so first thing first, you know, they're under center. Even though we know it's a pass, you know, I would think run here, so we're not going to do anything but just bring our user down right here and just hover over number 77. They hike this ball, boom, it's a pass, and we just go out and guard whatever. And as you see, we get the pressure. Let's make sure these boys in shotgun. Now let me go ahead and change this to make sure they're in shotgun so we can get real looks. So now we are in shotgun. First thing first, we're going to always user the linebacker that's on the same side as the running back, and we're just going to simply bring him down. Then we're going to go ahead and click R1 and then flick up on our right stick to pass commit. And we are going against Lamar Jackson, so we could QB contain here, but we're not going to do that just yet. And me, I just like to go ahead and put my user on the zone. You know, I just feel more comfortable when it's like that. So I just click X and flick my left stick in any direction. And then I just wait for the boys to hike the ball. If the running back releases, we guard him. If he doesn't, we just go ahead and guard the middle of the field. He doesn't release, we go ahead and guard whatever. And as you see, we're on that. He's not going nowhere. This defense is barbecue chicken. Now, if my opponent comes out in a tight formation like this, I will make some adjustments. So I'm going to just go ahead and double tap my left arrow. I'm going to click on square, and I'm going to flick my left stick to the left to go ahead and put him in a hard flat. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So double tap my left arrow, click circle, and hit my left stick to the left and put him in a hard flat. And then we're going to go ahead and double tap triangle, click triangle, and go ahead and hit our right stick to the right for an inside third. And then we're going to put the other safety also in an inside third. And now we have a defense we could run. So if y'all boys was wondering, how do people, you know, make little adjustments in defenses? They run little simple things like this. And then of course we're going to put our user in a zone just so we could go ahead and switch stick off. So they go ahead and do a motion. Now we could just switch stick to whoever we need to. And as you see, it's clamped up. Lamar Jackson is going nowhere. If we wanted to, we could also make it into like a cover 3 type of look. So I'm gonna double tap triangle, click triangle again, flick up on my left stick, and then I'm gonna double tap triangle, click X, and hit my left stick to the left for inside third. And then we're gonna double tap triangle one more time, click circle, and flick up on our left stick for outside third. And then we're gonna go ahead and double tap our left arrow, click square, and then we're gonna put him on a curl flat this time instead of a hard flat. And then if I wanna go ahead and put the other end on something, we can just go ahead and put him in a curl flat as well. And then make sure you put your user on any zone so you can switch stick. Then we're going to click R1, flick up to pass commit. And since we're in a defense like this and we're going against Lamar Jackson, we're just going to go ahead and QB contain. So the QB contain, just click R1 and go ahead and hit L1, and boom, now we're contained just like that. They hike this ball. We got a motion going over, we're good. So it's looking like we're in man, but we're in zone, so we can just go ahead and confuse our opponent at any time. And as you see, that junk is clamped up, and he's literally not going anywhere. Now we're going to be staying in a 3-4 odd, and we're going to go ahead and turn our auto flip off, and then we're going to be going over to play cross 3 fire. So we're going to go ahead and pick that play, make sure these boys are passing out of shotgun. So this is how the defense looks when it's set up. And I always want the linebacker blitzing that's on the same side as the running back, just so he could go on the opposite side of the running back and come free. So I'm going to go ahead and use the linebacker that's on the opposite side of the running back. So this is on the left, and then I'm going to just put him in the zone, and I'm going to click R1, flick up on my right stick, and then I'm going to just hover over number 72. When this ball is snapped, I'm going to run to the left and then go back into the middle, and you see everything is clamped, and we end up getting that pressure by the loop blitzer. So let's go ahead and instant replay this real quick. And as you see, he comes free. So the reason why I'm sitting in this gap is to confuse number 72. And once I go outside, you see he looks away. They double team that tackle. And as you see, my loop blitzer, he's coming free off the edge on the block. Derrick Henry can't even touch him, and we get the sack. And if y'all boys want the full adjustments on this defense, link in the description. Make sure you head over to the Patreon right now, where you get all the best ebooks and defenses to win more games and to stop losing in Madden and also college football. Next, we're going to be going over the even 6-1. We still have our auto flip off, and we're just going to go ahead and go over the sand wheel blitz. So first thing, we're just going to want to go ahead and hit R2 to flip our play, because as y'all boys know, it's no more base align in Madden. So that's how you have to base align. And they're an empty. I'm totally comfortable with this formation. So what I do, I either use the tight end or the running back. On here, I'm gonna just go ahead and come down on the tight end, and I'm gonna make sure I jam him. So as soon as this ball is pressed, I'm gonna hold X and have my left stick aiming inside just to jam him there. So when this ball is snapped, they're doing a legit sweep. Motion. Boom. We jam him. Ooh, we get beat inside. That's on me. That's Andrews though, so we can't even be mad at it. Okay, so here I'm gonna make sure I bring Harrison Smith down over the tight end just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna bring this user down right here. Now we do have to be aware of a wheel by the running back, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put circle on a curl flat out there, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and put my user on a deep zone, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pass commit, and I'm gonna also spread my D line. So I click the left arrow to flick up on the left stick, and once this ball is snapped, I'm gonna run into the line of scrimmage and then click X to disengage. As you see, we almost had the sack. He just didn't guard him. Now, if you struggle against a lot of inside routes, all you have to do is click triangle and then go ahead and inside shade them boys. But like I said, if y'all want the sauce, make sure you head over to the Patreon. Now we're just gonna go ahead and spread the D line, bring him down a little bit more, hover over the middle, and now if that running back releases, we're just going to get him. If he doesn't, then we're not. He releases. We're there. Ooh, come on, that's a pick. That's a pick. He threw a pick right there. But this defense is also clamps as well. But if you want that defense to send like this right here every single time, let them boys snap the ball. Come on, Art. They selling. They selling us. They sell it. See, if we was the ultimate team, that's a pick right there every single time. Something else I also like to do is double tap my left arrow, click square, go ahead and put him in a hard flat, and I'm gonna double tap the left arrow again, click circle, and then put him in a hard flat as well. And then we're just gonna go ahead and QB contain just like that and put myself in a deep zone. I'm gonna inside shade these DBs because I don't like that leverage on D-hop right there. Ball is snapped. We're playing in the middle, and as you see, it's nowhere for him to go. We also got the strip sack and an easy touchdown on defense. If y'all boys don't score on defense, you're not a true defensive menace. The next formation is 3-5 over flex, and then the play we're going to be going over is CB bench blitz. And for this, we're just going to pick random plays because we don't care if they run or pass here. Now, first thing first, we're going to make sure we bring in this corner just a little bit, just to, you know, not show he's blitzing, but he is blitzing. And then we're just going to bring our linebacker down in the middle. And you see that running back went out, so we had to go over there to get him. Now, this defense right here, it does shut down the run. That's why I love it. Sit over the middle. Let's see if they run it here. They under center. Oh, we should have had that. We should have had the corner off the edge. I guess he got picked up right there. But like I said, this does stop the run. They should run again here. Boom, they're running. And as you see, there's nowhere for that boy to go. So if you're going against a runner, this is a good play to have in your bag. And it's also good, you know, if they do end up passing the ball. So you see here, right there, I did pass commit, and that corner off the edge went straight for the quarterback. So if I didn't pass commit there, he probably would have tackled Derrick Henry. I mean, 43 probably still would have been there, but he got there way quicker. So that's a defense you can also add to your toolbox. Now we're going to be going over nickel 2-4 over Storm Brave. A lot of people have been running this defense lately. So what we're going to do here is just go ahead and spread the D line. So hit that left arrow to flick up on the left stick, and then we're always going to use the safety that's covering the running back. And then if we think he's pass committing, we're going to pass commit. But if we don't know, then we're just not going to do anything. Running back releases, we just got to go down and make the tackle on him. And I did pick random plays here, so they could either run or pass. So another thing I do is also pinch the linebacker. So just hit the left arrow and then flick down on your left stick, and then we're just going to go ahead and hover over the tackle. If the running back releases, we get him. If he doesn't, okay, they did the option right there, and as you see, this defense stops the run, and it also stops the pass. So let's go ahead and do it one more time. Spread the D-line, pinch them boys, and then we can also QB contain, and then pass commit R1 and flick up. So they end up running here, but you see we still get to stop because we have those blitzing linebackers. Next, we're going to be in load mug, and we're going to just go ahead and go over to play cover 2-man. Everybody need cover 2-man in their life. It comes in clutch. I like to go ahead and use the deep blues on this because I could just switch stick to either or, and then I'm going to just go ahead and click triangle and flick down on my left stick to press, and I want those corners over top of them, so I'm going to click triangle and flip my right stick inside just so they're right over top, and then we're just going to go ahead and pass commit here. But if they run, we're just going to go ahead and stop the run. He motioned over, so I'm going to come down into the box, and then we're just going to run out if it's a pass. Boom, we're over the middle, and as you see, we end up getting the sack. It's nowhere for Lamar to go. Same thing, click triangle, flick down on our left stick, go ahead and pass commit, and then I'm going to go ahead and inside shade them, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him down. I'm not too worried about getting beat over the top by a tight end over there. They end up running here, and as you see, we still got to stop even though we pass committed. Now, we are in the bread and butter of this defense, which is the double mug. Like I said, if y'all boys want the sauce, make sure you head over to Patreon. But we're just going to go ahead and go over the play mid blitz. Very simple, and it's very effective defense. It's a lot of things you could do out of this mid blitz. You could just run it regular. So I like to hover over the center, click R1, flick up on the right stick to pass commit. If Derrick Henry releases, we guard him. If he doesn't, we just go ahead and guard whatever else gets open. Boom, we're over the top. Lamar runs. Ooh, pick that. Oh, we could have picked that right there. We could have picked that. So let's go ahead and do it again. This time we're just going to go ahead and press. Go ahead, pass commit. If Derrick Henry releases, we get him. If he doesn't, then we don't. Okay, he releases, and they throw it over the middle, but we still get the tackle. Now we can also turn this into a coverage if we wanted to. Play him over the top just like that, and then we could just go ahead and play in the middle, so it could look like something like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and QB contain. Boom. And you see it's nowhere for him to throw. So, like I said, if y'all boys want all the adjustments that I do for mid-blitz, make sure you head over to Patreon right now. Because this is how I win most of my championships in Madden 26. We also have nickel 3-3 odd and the LB cross 3 show 2. We're going to go ahead and turn off this auto flip the play, and then come out in the play. Make sure these boys are throwing the ball. Same thing. We're just going to go ahead and spread our linebackers. And then, ooh, okay, let's go ahead and reset it. So don't spread them because, you know, obviously it flipped like that. That's what we did not want. And then we're just going to go ahead and just move him out just a little bit, bring him down, put him in the zone, pass commit, hike the ball, boom, we're here. That's a pick. Ooh, come on, I'm telling you, this defense, it goes crazy. All these defenses, if you wanted to, you could literally run it. Any one of these defenses all game. You don't even have to combo these up. Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That should have been another pick right there. Should have been another pick. Now, if y'all boys want a tutorial on how to switch stick like a demon, just say drop, and you know I got y'all boys. Because switch sticking in this defense right here will make you a very, you know, ooh, come on. I tried to switch stick over there. But yeah, switch sticking in this defense right here makes it 10 times better. If we wanted to, we could have both of those blitzers right there, and we'll just guard the middle. So when they hike this ball, we'll have 2 loop blitzers instead of 1, and then we just go ahead and guard the middle. He ended up getting downfield, but that's the only pass they got on us so far that was that deep. Then we also have the 3-3 Cub. I like to run the Mike Blitz 0 out of this. Let's go ahead and pick a pass for these boys. And when I run this, I always like to shift my D-line opposite of the running back just in case they do want to run the ball. And then I just bring my user down into the line of scrimmage. And, I mean, they're only getting, how many yards? Were they on the 20 when he threw that? Okay, about what, like 5 yards right there. We don't want that, so we could just simply just go ahead and press to go ahead and fix that. Slant that D line, slide the D line to the left. They love these motions. Make sure when they motion, make sure you're looking at the play art just so you won't, like your player won't switch on it. Go ahead and get him. Boom. He's not going nowhere. And y'all boys need to learn how to tackle too, man. We got tackling tips over on a Patreon as well if you struggle with tackling. So here we keep it contained. We slid the D line, and then we pass committed. He motions out. No worries. We're on him. We're going to jam him off this line. We run a slant. Ooh, he hit me with a sluggo. But as you see, the pressure was there in time. Now we're going to be going over the dime formations. We have dime 2-3. We can also run over storm brave out of that, and then we have overload seam press, which we're going to be coming out in. We're just going to go ahead and bring that corner up off the edge a little bit more, bring him down, and then user the safety that's on the 3 rec, bring him down, and I also pass committed here. They did a jet sweep, so we're just going to go ahead out there to adjust to it and make the tackle. So like I said, it doesn't matter if we pass committed. Now here we're not going to pass commit since they are in pistol. They're passing. Oh, we on that. They ain't getting no yards on us, and as you see, this play is very effective as well. So now we're going to be going over the double mug out of dime. The only difference is between this and the other double mug is that outside linebacker, he's like long sticking all the way to the opposite C gap out there. So you see the end or linebacker that's walked up on that right side, he's going all the way over. So basically it's like a twist, and then they hike the ball. Just show y'all boys how it will look. Make sure we're still good. Just run it back, release, we get him. If he doesn't, you see he's just running a big loop around that defense, so it's not as effective as the mid blitz because he's not coming straight off the edge. We can also, you know, spread our D line like that. But I do like the regular mid blitz out of the nickel double mug better than this just because of that 1 point. So he came off the edge right there. Go ahead and make the tackle. But that's just showing y'all boys how this will look even if we switch to the zone. We could do that as well. Bring him down. Go ahead, switch stick. And we're getting, I mean, the most yards they probably got on us is that one little pass, for about like 20 yards. So all these defenses, ooh, let's go ahead and just run it. They caught us mid-play. Can we get the sack? Get there. Yes, sir. And we end up getting the sack at that dime mid-blitz. Out of 2-3 Sam, we have cover 2 man as well, and we could turn that into a loop blitz. So that blitzing linebacker, I'm going to just make sure he's back 5 yards, put him right there, and then I'm going to user the linebacker that's over the running back. They hike this ball. We got a motion. We just go out, guard him, and as you see, we had him. Ooh, he could have got there. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. He was almost there. Let's put him right here now. Bring him down. So I shifted over my my D line into that gap right there. Get this loop to work. He releases. Ooh, we was there too. He was there. We had it that time. So we're gonna go ahead and shift our D line to the side of where the looper's going. Bring my user down. Derrick Henry releases, we get him. If he doesn't, come on. He took the long route, but you see, we still end up getting the sack. Let's just sit him right over the A gap. Come over here. Then we're just going to go ahead and guard Derrick Henry from here. He doesn't want to go. We just go ahead and go. And as you see, cover 2 man is also very effective as well. And that's it for the Minnesota Vikings defensive playbook. Y'all boys go ahead and drop in the comments what y'all want to see next video. And you know I got y'all boys. Also comment, what do y'all like better so far? Do y'all like college football or do you like Madden? I really don't know. I'm still in between of trying to figure out what game I do like better. I am on college football more, but you know, hey, I'm here for y'all boys to post whatever y'all boys need. But make sure y'all boys head over to the Patreon link in the bio. And it's your boy Get Lamar, and I'm out.